want to introduce myself. My name is Ashanti. For those of you who don't know, I spoke to a couple of you today who I've never met before. And I just want to say thank you so much for coming and for your support. And thank you for my family and friends who came out today to support me and my man. I know several of you took your hair out of your protective styles just today for this event, and I really appreciate it. Y'all look good, by the way. I'm loving the locks, I'm loving the natural hair. It's giving what it's supposed to give. I do want to give a disclaimer for no way, shape, or form am I a natural hair Nazi. So if you are relaxed, that's okay. But today's event is about natural hair empowerment. So that's what we're going to be talking on today. So don't take it as a slant towards how you wear your hair. The goal is to have healthy hair overall. So the reason why, we decided to host this event, I was talking, I think, Erica back there earlier. She told me that she's never seen an event like this before, especially in our area. And that's the same reason why we're hosting this event, because natural hair still isn't normalized today in our community like it should be. And we want to make an environment in our community to build a healthy relationship with everyone so we can all be on the same natural or healthy hair journey. So I'm gonna be speaking on my journey back to natural. So when I was a child, being natural wasn't popular. It was less favorable, and that goes way back. I remember my grandma, my great-grandma, or my mom, I would wear my hair like this when I was little, or my ponytails or my puffs. My great-grandma would always say, "Oh, your hair looks nappy." I don't like that word. Picky-headed, and just, you need to get your hair done. My hair was done. But my mom, she always wanted me to wear my hair like that, and my dad, he likes my hair out like this as well. So that's kind of when I first started, kind of having negative relationships with natural hair. So I always begged for a perm, begged for a perm, begged for a perm. My mom, being my mom, a stylist, she told me my hair wasn't done changing until I was 10 years old, which means I can't get a perm until I turn 10. So me being me, on my 10th birthday, I got a perm. It took 2 people to perm my hair because my hair was, for those of you who knew me or know me since I was a little girl, y'all know how my hair was. So y'all couldn't tell me nothing when I finally got my perm. All my friends had perms earlier, so I finally felt like a big girl. I finally felt like, I was one of the cool kids. We didn't have Gracie's Corner and hair positivity things back then like we do now. Like my kids, they love their hair. They call it their Wakanda hair, their Black Panther hair. When I do their twist, they pull it up like that. In India, I feel like she was kind of before her time when she came out with Iron Out My Hair, because that still was taboo to wear your natural hair at that point. So over the years with my relaxer, my mom, she got me a flat iron one year for Christmas, and I went crazy. I wanted mine. Yes, I actually still have that flat iron, but I went crazy. I wanted my hair straight all the time, in between perms or relaxers. The heat damage was crazy. So I would have to get my ends trimmed. And my hair started getting shorter and shorter because you have to cut those dead ends off. And then I went through I want to color my hair phase. Those of you who know me, I had the "Oh Nana, what's my name?" red hair. And then still going crazy with the flat iron. Color and heat, just not it. So I ended up with "Oh Nana, what's my name?" Bob. So I ended up, as women, for some reason, when we go through something, we feel like we need to cut our hair, we need to change, and I did that. In 2016, I went through a traumatic event, and I wanted to, something I had no control over, so I wanted to do something where I had control over, and I can, it's a decision I can make for myself. And I don't know why, that's what, did that for me. I said, you know what? I'm gonna start transitioning to natural. I had been thinking about it for a while, like a couple of years, but I never took that commitment, never took that jump. I would see people saying, oh, it's hard being natural, and I'm very gender-headed, so that was also it. But so once I started transitioning, I would just do protective styles. I wore a lot of weaves, and braids. That was my transition phase. So right before I had my boys, Julian and Jensen, I went ahead and did the big chop, which those of you who don't know, the big chop is when you cut the relaxed hair off and then you just completely natural. And I did that right before I had, I think maybe a couple weeks before I had the boys, because you know when we get ready to have these babies, we gotta put these braids, these plaits in our hair, because we can't manage babies and hair. So when, I think about 6-7 weeks old, when I took that style out, I noticed my hair was coming out in clumps and globs in the shower. So I'm literally spazzing out because I've never had anything like this to happen to me before. I'm crying. I go to my husband like, hey, I'm going bald. My hair's falling out. What do I do? Him being him, oh no, you look fine. It's beautiful. Literally, all of my hair, it looked like a wig in my hand. Like it was so much hair. He walked in the shower and look, he's those of y'all who know you, he screamed. He was like, no, it's fine. It's fine. It wasn't fine. So I don't know if he called my mom or if she was just coming over because, like I said, I just had twins. And her poker face is immaculate because I'm sure she deals with this in the salon regularly. Oh no, you're fine. It's fine. That's just the natural shedding when you take your protective styles out, like she just told y'all. And I'm like, okay, my mama said it's okay. Fast forward, a couple years later, we talked about it. She was like, oh yeah, your hair was falling out for real. Your hair was falling out for real. I didn't know what we were going to do. But she didn't want me to feel bad about myself. So at that point, I started, so rewinding back. At that point, I'm like, what can I do to grow my natural hair back? Like, what can I do? Because I've been taking care of it, doing what I'm supposed to do. It fell out. So I started going on YouTube and Google and just seeing other girls what they were doing, and I started making my own products and stuff at home. And people start noticing my hair, like it's so moisturized, it's so full, it's so thick, my edges are growing back. What are you doing to your hair? So I was like, it's a lot of women who are dealing with the same thing I'm dealing with. I'm ashamed that my hair's falling out like this, but what can I do to help? For those of you who don't know as well, I'm a nurse. So my goal all the time is how can I help? So I started giving my products to like some of my coworkers and some of my friends and stuff, and they were giving me positive testimonials like, oh, this really works. My hair is so much healthier and so much moisturized, and it has been in years. So my husband, being as supportive as he is, he pushed me, and that's how we started with Zadisha Hair. So we currently have 4 products. I'm going to name those products. Our first product is the Gia Butter, which we named after. Our first product is Gia Butter, which we named after our daughter Gianna. And Geo Grow, that's our hair growth serum, which we named after our son Giovanni Jude. And again, I'm going to back up a little bit. Remember that traumatic experience I was talking about? We had 2 sets of twins, Gianna Jade and Giovanni Jude. They passed away. And so we wanted to remember them. So this is our way that we're remembering them by naming our products after our children. And then we have the Essence of Ginseng, which is our leave-in conditioner, which is great for moisture, just like the Gia Butter. And then we have the Crown of Jewel African Black Soap Shampoo, which is pH balanced, and it's going to give you that clean scalp that you need because hair grows in a clean environment, for my mother. And it's not going to leave your hair dry. So on a lighter note, I just want, my goal is, not just to sell products or, be an entrepreneur. Like I said, I always want to know, how can I help? What can I do to help? And I feel like that this is God's way of telling my story and also helping other women who feel like they're struggling, wearing their natural hair out in public, feeling that it's not professional because we get that pushback sometimes at work. This hair is not professional. I went on my first interview to get my RN job, and
Tell the story.
I was natural, hair like this. I didn't feel like my hair was professional enough to get the job that I wanted to get. And so they, you're supposed to dress for the job that you want, dress for success. In my head, because of prior experiences, that my hair just wasn't it. So I asked my mom if she would straighten my hair. She told me, no, your hair is fine. You can wear your hair like that. That's who you are. That's you. Me being me, I want to make sure I get this job up here. I need you to straighten my hair. So that was the first time I straightened my hair ever being natural. She blow dried it. She straightened it. It looked like I had got a relaxer. This is February, so it's not that hot in Florida in February, not as humid. I'm in the hospital. It's cold in there, so I'm thinking I'm good. I'm in the middle of the interview. I feel my hair literally levitating off my shoulders. Like I'm touching it. It's looking like where did my hair go? So I excused myself when we had a breaking point, and I went to the bathroom. It looked like this. I was like, again, one of those moments. I should have just listened to my mom. But I remembered that, like, why did I feel like my hair? I listened to my mom. Yeah. I don't know why I felt like my hair wasn't good enough the way it is. So that's why I'm here today, to let you all know that your hair is fine how it is. We just want to make sure our hair is healthy. So I just want to give a few thank yous. I want to thank Smart Mouth, Mr. DJ Shy Guy, the catering company of Central Florida for having us here today and hosting us. Y'all gonna see in a minute? The food is good. Also, I want to thank my mother for coming out and supporting me today as well, and being one of our speakers and educating us all on natural hair. And again, my man. For those of y'all who really don't know me, this is not me at all. I don't like getting up in front of people speaking at all. Like I'm about to hit a Summer Walker. But he really has been pushing me to get out more and talk to people more. Because I guess he sees something in me that I don't see in myself, and I just really want to say thank you so much.